All right, everybody, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different in this video, and it's primarily because many viewers, many readers, many subscribers, they've said that they want shorter form research that still packs a punch. So I'm actually going to be launching a bit of a new series on the YouTube here where I dive into the bull case, the bear case, and my overall thoughts for a particular company. But the objective here for me is to tackle all of this in 5 minutes or less. But overall, I aim to deliver the highest quality amount of research in the smallest amount of time, and I think these videos are going to be very popular and jam-packed with high quality information. If you do like these, I'm going to base this series primarily based off user engagement. So the stocks that I will cover will primarily come from the comments section. I'm going to grab stocks in the comments section, arguably the most popular ones, and I'm going to do those next. So you want me to look over the company you've been looking at, maybe drop it in the comments and I will tackle it at one point. I do plan to put these videos out fairly often, but also I do need a positive reaction from you, the listeners, as to whether or not you like them. So head down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these videos, and also grab the free research report in the description below. 3 of my favorite stocks for 2025. So this video is going to cover Alimentation Couche-Tard, which is a very popular gas station and convenience store company in Canada. So I'm going to start the 5-minute countdown now, and I'm going to dive deep into this company. So as I mentioned, Alimentation Couche-Tard, they are a blue chip Canadian company here. They primarily focus on gas stations, convenience stores, food sales, fuel sales, things like that. The bulk of their business does depend a lot on fuel sales. They have around 16,800 stores, and they are a global brand. We can see them rebranding a lot over the years, acquiring other companies, merging them into the fold, maybe rebranding them as their most popular brand, which is Circle K. And I can guarantee you over the years, you've probably seen a Circle K or two around. They are one of the most popular gas stations on the planet. The bulk of the business is going to be operating in the United States. Almost half of their stores are in the United States, but it still does have over 5,200 stores in Europe and around 2,200 in Canada. So the bull case for Couche-Tard would primarily be their growth by acquisition strategy. This company is very strong at buying gas stations, merging them into the fold, and creating positive ROI from those acquisitions. It has high returns on capital, high returns on equity, and leading up to the last few years was a very, very strong earnings grower and also a very strong dividend grower. The company has a 5 and 10-year average dividend growth rate that exceeds 10%. It generates a significant amount of free cash flow, and it really does have a stranglehold on a very fragmented market, meaning that it can continue to acquire for likely many years to come. Not only does it plan to acquire new stores, but it plans to roll out 500 new to industry stores by the end of 2028. So there's not only acquisitional growth here, but there's also growth through the building of new stores. And one of the most promising prospects for this company over the short term is going to be the potential to acquire 7&I Holdings gas stations. This deal has been in the works for numerous months, and if it does go through, it could be material for the company, as it would add a substantial amount of stations to its network and also add a very strong brand like 7&I into the fold, which already generates, near industry leading margins. So the bear case, obviously the company has struggled, economic uncertainty, reduced consumer spending. Remember, this company relies a lot on fuel sales. So if consumers are not purchasing fuel, they're likely not going into the gas stations and purchasing fast food from the gas stations, potato chips, cigarettes, whatever it may be. And there is also the rising concern that fuel sales in light of EV adoption will continue to fall. Now, Couche-Tard is definitely staying on top of things in regards to EV situations with electric chargers, things like that. However, if rapid adoption were to occur, it probably couldn't offset that fast enough. I don't think this will happen, but it is definitely a possibility. When we look to the other bear cases, it would be the debt and the equity issuances it would need to take on 7&I Holdings. Yes, it could work out, but if it doesn't work out, there would be a material hit to earnings through higher interest costs. There would be equity dilution, all that type of stuff. It's definitely a high risk acquisition that doesn't necessarily always work out for the company. So what do I think overall for Couche-Tard? I'm generally bullish overall. I believe the valuations at this point in time are attractive due to the economic drawdown. Yes, earnings are slowing. However, there's nothing really the company can do about this. This is more so the economic environment. You do need to understand this when investing in cyclical companies, and often drawdowns like this do present better opportunities to buy for those who are willing to be patient. I don't know if the 7&I Holdings acquisition will go through. However, if it does, there does potentially lead to higher than average synergies in this regard. And if that acquisition works out, there would be significant earnings growth from the company moving forward that would likely result in the valuation multiples resetting back to pre-pandemic levels, which would be higher than they are today. And it would likely lead to outpaced earnings growth. Overall, I'm bullish on Couche-Tard. I do believe the valuations right now are attractive, and I do believe it has a stranglehold on a very fragmented market, which should allow it to continue to acquire pretty much indefinitely unless something significantly changes. So everybody, hope you like the video. Head down below, like it, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of this type of format. I'm more than willing to create more of these videos, but I do need some feedback from you to let me know if I should continue making them. And as always, everybody, there's a free report down below for 3 free stocks, some of my favorite stocks in 2025, and you can get that absolutely free in the description. And we'll see you next time for more great Canadian content.